Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Damaris here. Today I'm coming to you guys with a summer type of look. Starting with the eyebrows. You guys know I love my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Ebony. And I'm going to be grabbing my Anastasia brush and just filling in my eyebrows. Now I'm going in with the Benefit Gimme Brow, and I believe this one is medium to dark if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it's medium deep by Benefit Gimme Brown. This was actually a sample size they gave me. Then going with my Boing Benefit Concealer in the shade 01. I'm going to be using this to clean up underneath of my brows. And I'm just applying the concealer, and then as you can see with the brush, I'm just bringing the color down, and then with my finger just blending in the concealer. Also, I am going to be using that same concealer as an eye base. So you see here I'm applying that all over my eyelid. Next, going in with the Rimmel Stay Matte translucent or transparent 001 powder and a fluffy brush, just setting that concealer in place and using that as well as a transition shade. You can say it's going to help any of my eyeshadows blend and stay in place. Now the first palette I'm going to be using is the Too Faced Love palette, and I'm going to be picking up the first shade, which is, I believe it is Desire. It's like a nice brown shade. And I'm picking that up with a fluffy brush, and I'm going to be blending that directly into my crease. This look is going to be very minimal. You're not going to see a lot of different shades. This look is going to be like a very bronzy look, something very easy to wear for the summer. So like some bronzy shades on the lids. The foundation will be very basic as well. But here you just see I'm blending the shades in. And I noticed that with this shade, it was starting to look a little patchy, so it took me a little longer to blend it out than usual. But I just blended my heart away. I think for this eyeshadow look, I just used 3 eyeshadows. Just kept it very basic, nothing dramatic. Just something very simple that you can even wear every day if you like. Now going in with the Tarte Graveyard Swamp Queen palette, and I'm going to be going in with the color Big Baby, and I'm going to be taking that with a flat brush, and I'm going to be applying that underneath of my brow as a highlight, and also with the same brush at the same time, just blending in between the first shade that I used in my crease and the shade I'm adding to my brow bone. Next, going in with the gold shade from the Love Too Faced palette, and that shade is in the color Dearest, and it's a very nice gold shade. I'm not applying a lot of the shade, just a little bit, because it does have, as you can tell, some gold shimmer in it. Then going in with my favorite felt tip liquid liner, and that one is by Physician Formula in the color Black. And I'm trying to do the thinnest line I can do. For anyone who watches my videos, you guys know I do love to do a really thick, long eyeliner. But for this look, because it's very summery, bronzy, very simple, I decided to just go ahead and do a very thin line. The good thing about this liquid liner, that's very thin and it's very precise. Now going in for my waterline, this one is by ColourPop, and this one is a waterproof liner, and this one is in the shade Get Paid. Then in with my mascara, I decided to go with a waterproof mascara, and it's Extra Lasting Mascara by Avon. A very great mascara. The wand is like a plastic wand, and it helps to pull your lashes. And again, it is waterproof, perfect for the summer. Now moving along to my concealer, I'm going to be placing the Maybelline New York concealer. It's actually the Fit Me concealer, and this one is in the shade 20 Sand Beige. And I'm adding this underneath of my eyes. And then to color correct some of my dark spots on my face, I'm going in with the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Orange. And just placing that over basically all my acne scars that I have on my face. My complexion is very fair, and you can usually see, depending on what foundation I use, you can usually still see the dark spots coming through. And then going in with my e.l.f. setting spray and a beauty sponge, I will be going in and just blending out that orange. Then also at the same time using the same sponge to blend out my concealer under my eyes. You see I'm using my finger because the sponge doesn't fit underneath my eyes. So I'm just using a sponge to get under there and my finger to smudge it out to get a closer to my waterline. Next, I'm going in with the Rimmel Stay Matte, and I'm just putting that underneath of my eyes to set that concealer in place. And just putting enough of it. I'm not baking it. I'm just setting the concealer. Next, for my foundation, I'm going in with the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation and concealer, and my shade is 03 Light Beige. As you can tell, mine is almost empty, so I had to use the actual applicator to get it onto my face. And then with the sponge, I'm just basically dabbing it around my whole face to get the coverage. I love this foundation. This foundation is amazing. When I first purchased it, I couldn't find the correct base to put underneath of it and like primer. So what I do now is that I don't put primer at all, because I feel like with the primer it was separating the foundation. So here you see that I'm applying more of the foundation to those areas where I placed the orange concealer. And this foundation is very buildable, so you can build it. It also leaves you a very nice dewy look, which I'm not really into because I do have very oily skin and I feel like I look extremely greasy by the end of the day. So I definitely will be setting this foundation. But if you like that dewy look, this is definitely a foundation for you. This foundation is a medium to full coverage. It's lightweight. It's an oil-free formula. It's long-wearing, water-resistant, and sweat-proof. So that's why I chose this foundation for this video. This has been my go-to foundation. It's very, like I said, it's waterproof, and when it's hot and muggy and sweaty outside, you can just basically dab it with a blotting sheet, or you can use even a paper towel, some toilet paper, and just, you know, blot it on your oily spots, and it's just going to absorb the oil, and it's not going to remove your foundation. Your foundation will stay on all day. even when you wash it, you really have to wash your face really, really good because this is waterproof. So it is a little harder to take off. Takes a little longer to wash off than your regular foundation. And here I'm just adding and blending more. You know, you cannot blend enough. You have to blend for a long time basically. And here I'm just going in with my Rimmel Stay Matte again and that same fluffy brush, and I'm just patting some of the powder on all over my face. And now I'm just blending it in. Next, I'm going in with my IT Cosmetics Ombre Radiance Bronzer, and this one is in the shade Warm Radiance. This is again like a ombre radiance palette. I'm taking that with the brush and just putting it onto my cheekbones, onto my forehead, just basically the perimeters of my face. It's just going to warm it up. It is a bronzer. This is going to give me a little glow because, like I said, it is a radiance bronzer, so it will give me that glow. Again, that's why I chose to set it with a matte powder, because this is going to give me a glow as well. Then going in with a mineralized MAC blush. This one I believe is in Warm Soul. Yes, this one is a Warm Soul, and I'm just applying that just a little bit to my cheeks. As you can tell, there's not a lot of color. It's not very dark, just very a very subtle blush. And I'm talking to my husband here because he walked into the room. Now for my lips, I'm using, again, keeping up with the theme of a neutral look, I'm going in with the Lorac Lip Luster Cream, and this one is in the shade Tiara. I haven't really been a gloss type of girl lately. As you guys know, the matte lip is a trend now, and I've been loving my ColourPop Ultra Satin lippies. I think that's what it's called, but anyway. Then going in with the same Ombre Radiance Bronzer. There is a lighter shade, and I will be using that with a highlighter after I already set my face with, it looks like MAC Fix Plus, but I'm just using the bottle. In the bottle I made, it's just toner and some glycerin, and I just mixed it up, and that's what I use to set my makeup. And then here I'm just applying my highlighter with my e.l.f. fan brush. And guys, this is basically the look. Very simple look, summery look. You can use this as an everyday look, you know, Sunday church look. Basically any look. It's very simple, very easy to do, very minimal products, you know, just very simple for the summer. Hope you guys enjoyed. Give my videos a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe.